guys, the next video in my holiday prep series is my Thanksgiving must-haves. I have a number of must-haves, so I'm gonna jump right in, and if there are links to any of these things, they will be in the description bar below, so be sure to check that out. So the first must-have that I have for Thanksgiving is my iPhone. Now, specifically on my iPhone, it is the Alarm app, which is in the clocks kind of app. Now, the Alarm app is like a godsend when you come to Thanksgiving because you can put multiple alarms in here. You can label them what they are. So if I put an alarm for, say, put the turkey in the oven, I can literally say, put the turkey in the oven, and the alarm will go off, and I'll just know that it is time to put things in the oven or whatever. So this goes along with my holiday planner, which is my second must-have, and I'll link this video below. The schedule that I make for this, I always detail everything out by the hour. So when I have this schedule made, I will put all of these little times in the alarm section here so I can kind of keep myself on track while still having this as a reference. So these kind of go hand in hand when you're trying to juggle multiple food items. So my next must-have, paper plates, decorative paper plates, not just like the cheapo, well, those would work too, I guess. No shame, don't really want to be doing a whole bunch of dishes while I am hosting Thanksgiving. So I picked up these paper plates. I thought they looked really nice. They were good fall colors, and these are just from Home Goods. They were originally $4.99 and $3.99, and they were on sale for $3 a piece. So there's plenty in here if people need multiple plates, not gonna run out. And they're really nice fall colors. They're gonna look great with my fall decor, and they're going to keep me from having to do a million dishes after Thanksgiving is over. So totally worth it. Now this is more of a tip than a must-have, but it kind of is a must-have. So I have Thanksgiving towels, right? Cute little turkeys on them. Inevitably, I always go through like a million towels when I'm cooking, and then they all have to go in the wash before we can use them again, of course, right? So I hide my Thanksgiving towels. I clean them, I wash them, make sure they're ready to go, and then I hide them. And then I get them out when Thanksgiving dinner is about to like commence, right before people come over. And that way I have clean Thanksgiving towels that are ready to go for the holiday that I haven't used yet. So these are my towels. I'm going to hide them. Hopefully I can remember where I put them. All right, my next must-have is something I use every single day in my house, and it is my meat thermometer. Now this particular one I like because you can see on there there's a reading where you know how hot your meat needs to be before you eat it, and I really like these types of thermometers. Now, my mother-in-law has one that's a little bit different than this that I actually want to get, and I'll link this below. I think it's a great idea. So what it is, it's the meat thermometer, the metal part, and then it's attached to a cord. So you stick the metal part into your turkey, run the cord out of the oven door, and it plugs into a small reader where it shows how hot the turkey is, and then you set it for whatever temperature you want your turkey to be, which according to this is 180 degrees. Although I'm thinking 165 was what it used to be. I don't know, but this says 180, and that doesn't do any harm. So whatever temperature you want your bird to be at, you set it, it'll beep at you when your bird gets there. So you don't have to constantly open the oven, keep checking. You can just look at your little digital reader and it will tell you. So complete godsend. She's been using it for years, and I'm gonna get one as well. So most of you know that I am attending 2 Thanksgivings and hosting 1 Thanksgiving during Thanksgiving weekend. And when I go to people's houses for Thanksgiving, I like to bring a couple different things with me. So the first thing I like to bring is a soft-sided cooler. This is a particular one that I got from a grocery store in Cleveland. It's called Heinen's, and it's huge. This thing is massive. You see how big that opens up to be? I travel with this quite a bit. Works really nicely, and you can cart your leftovers home in it, so you're not just like juggling everything as you walk out the door. This particular material that's inside the cooler is very cleanable. You can wipe it down with just a wipe and it's ready to go. Whereas if you're using those fabric recyclable bags and then something spills in there, it kind of soaks into the fabric of the bag, and that's less than ideal. So these are just really easy to clean, and they keep your food items cold on the way home, or insulated. They can keep them hot too if you want. So I really like these types of sauce-sided coolers. And then something else that I bring with me, or I will send people home with, are the Ziploc brand containers. They also have these types of ones at the Dollar Tree. I think they're 3 or 5 for $1, depending on the size you get. And I like to stock up on these to send people home with leftovers, because you know there's always gonna be a ton of food left over and everybody's gonna wanna take some home. So in the past, I mean, I have been known to plop some potatoes in a Ziploc bag and just hand the Ziploc bag to people. No shame, let's be real. But these look a little bit nicer, and they don't have, you know, these lids will prevent spills, so you won't be getting spills all over your car, which is great. So always stock up on 1.5 million containers. Dollar Tree is a really great place to get these from. My next must-have is in my kitchen here, are my crock pots. I absolutely have to have my crock pots. It is not even a question, I must have my crock pots. So I always have these 2 crock pots going on any Thanksgiving meal that I'm hosting. Generally, if I'm going to a Thanksgiving meal, I only have 1 dish that I'm bringing. Sometimes I have 2, but most likely it's just 1 hot dish and then something like a dessert or something. So this one is by Crock Pot, actually, and it's the larger size crock pot. And I'll be doing my gluten-free stuffing in there. And this other one works really nicely too. It's a smaller size that I got on, I think it was Black Friday last year from Kohl's, maybe, or Macy's. It was only $9.99. So really great time to stock up on crock pots. They always have them on Black Friday, and you can never have too many. I have 2 and I use them equally all the time. Now this is really helpful to have because my oven is just a single oven, right? It's just a single door. So when that's occupied with a turkey, I'm kind of stuck, you know? So having the crock pots just kind of doubles or triples your cooking space and allows for hot meals to be made. Just dump it in and forget it. It's great. So our TV is viewable from where our kitchen table is, and we're all gonna be sitting around the kitchen table for the Thanksgiving meal. And we generally like to have music playing on the TV when we're eating. And I found this video on YouTube. It's 2 hours Thanksgiving dinner music playlist 2014. Soft, beautiful music for brunch or dinner. It's by Soundings of the Planet, and I'm gonna link this below so you can find it quickly. It has really nice ambient background music, plus really pretty scenes too. So you can see that there's a lot of different scenes that they put together, and it's all Thanksgiving related. I just think it's really nice. And the music is playing is just really beautiful, soothing music. So I think it's gonna be a good addition to our Thanksgiving meal. So now I'm to my personal items. Besides my little planner here, of course. There are 3 things that I always have with me if I'm going to a Thanksgiving meal, or I have with me when I'm hosting. The first thing is Bach Rescue Remedy. I think I may have talked about this in a few other videos before. This particular one is the Rescue Remedy Spray, and I got this for free, actually, from Pure Formulas. So I'm going to link their website below. If you sign up with an account, they give you a free $10 to spend, and you don't have to pay shipping, I don't think, on any order. So I literally got this out the door free, didn't have to pay tax, didn't have to pay shipping. It was great. So anyway, what Rescue Remedy is, it's a mixture of different flower essences inside a preservative of alcohol. And they have lots of different kinds. They have pastilles, they have a little dropper, they have the spray like this one. This is the particular one I like to carry around because it's just easy to use. And for this one, you just spray it in your mouth twice, and it helps promote natural stress relief and calm. This company, I believe, is based in England, but you can find these at any health food store in the US and Canada, probably internationally too, of course, if it's in England. So I always have this in my purse, and I just spray it in my mouth anytime I'm feeling anxious, and it really helps to calm frazzled nerves. Great for Thanksgiving. Next thing that I like to have with me is tea. I'm a big tea drinker, and I found this one. I've been using it lately, and it's amazing. It's the Traditional Medicinals Eater's Digest Peppermint. And this tea tastes like peppermint, but there's additional things to it. Here's the ingredients list. So it has peppermint, it has bitter fennel, ginger, and then rosehip, papaya, alfalfa, and cinnamon bark. And it is gluten-free, non-GMO, and all organic, and it tastes lovely. So it helps to enhance and promote your digestion after you eat a meal. It's also good to have with your meal too. It's better to have warm liquids with your meal than cold, ice cold liquids. So this is something that I'm going to definitely have on hand. I'll be bringing it with me Thursday and Saturday and having it on Friday as well. Just a great tea to have to help enhance and promote your digestion. And speaking of digestion, the last item that I have, the Enzymedica Digest Gold Digestive Enzymes. This particular one is with the AT Pro. They make a version that does not have AT Pro in it, and I hear that it's not as effective. So this is the only one that I buy. It is a little bit pricey, but it's cheaper on Amazon than if you were to find it in your health food store. I buy it in bulk. My husband and I have one of these with each meal. When we're having big meals like Thanksgiving dinner, I will have one before the meal and then one after dessert. So that really helps digestion. There have been a couple of different years where I have had issues after Thanksgiving with my food not digesting. So this is a complete lifesaver. I recommend it to everybody. So great, digestive enzymes just helps your food digest, that's all. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my Thanksgiving must-haves, and I know I'm forgetting something. So if I have forgotten your must-have, please leave it in the comment section below. I would love to hear your ideas. I hope you're well, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.